Jeffy I am. Quick story to get the day started, right? This weekend, I was doing some running around, and I ran into this gentleman I used to work with. To give you a little backstory, we actually, in 2016, I took a job for a construction company, and it gave me a chance to get off the road and stop working nights. So I went in as a regular employee, and after about a month and a half, I went on salary, and I had the ability to hire and fire people and work out schedules. Right? We had we was running with a crew of 8. So this morning, I ran into a gentleman that worked with me. I actually hired him. He's a friend of my daughter's, well, family of my daughter's, and he had good work ethic, good work history at the time. He was going through a divorce. So I hired the young man, and he worked pretty good for the first week. With the demand that we had, our morning started at 4:30, sometimes, even earlier, especially it's a subsidiary of GM, and they made rims for GM. So, but anyway, the type of work we was doing was heavy labor, and he wanted to drive forklift. So, doing the proper steps to drive forklift, he stopped coming to work, so I had to terminate him. All right, that's a little backstory on this gentleman. After my accident, maybe, I don't know, I seen him at a clothing store, and we spoke, and he asked what happened, and he kind of snickered under his breath, and he kind of commented maybe it was the work we was doing, and I agree. But I knew what kind of time he was on, and I know how he feels, especially here nowadays, right? So I paid it no mind. I actually seen him a couple of days ago. Well, this morning, I mean. And when I passed him, I doubled back and I went and got some gas and I spoke to him. And this is the same city my children are in. It's raining real hard here, so I got out the car, started pumping gas, and he looked over. So I said, "What's up with it, man? What's going on, brother?" And he looked kind of in disgust. So he came over. And I always called him my Uncle Tom. Because this brother, man, that's a whole nother story for discussion. But at this point, he came over. We had a nice little conversation, right? And basically, I'm not going to disclose everything that we talked about. But basically, he figured after my accident that I was gone, because when he seen me in the clothing store, I was on a walker. And I laughed to myself, and I was in bad condition, and he was amazed of the progress I have made. So, to make a long story short, I hold no animosity against his brother. I wish him positive energy, as far as he goes in life. No judgment. It's hard for me to explain how I feel about it because, I knew it was I knew he wasn't wishing me well wishes. It was real sarcastic, right? But it goes to show, bad karma, when you do things to people without an understanding or have a certain feeling about somebody without an understanding, it kind of makes you look like a fool in the end. And I really, when I pulled off, he kind of looked at me, because last time he seen me, I was in a different car. And he asked me about the car. I said, "Yeah, man, it's at the house." Or better yet, I don't drive it, it's tucked away. And he kind of looked at me, and it hit me. having an accident, a TBI, and being in the position I was in, I wasn't supposed to bounce back and live my life. No, I'm not ripping and running or working all the time. I'm enjoying my life, getting healthier. And it seemed like I'm not supposed to do that. He kind of wished that I would. I don't know. It's hard to explain it. He didn't have the best intentions for me. So, with that on the Monday, if you have any grudges against anybody, let it go. Life is too short. Because I got a better understanding after talking to some people about the situation and how he feels about me. But I'm okay with it. I really am. You know, because if you're going to be lazy and I gave him an opportunity, I shouldn't be punished for that in any way. You know, and I don't feel no way about it. I got what I needed out of it. And it was a very good time of my life just because he didn't enjoy it. But not even to sound malicious or vindictive in saying that, but I wish him well wishes. And I hope he was able to get his family together. But on the Monday, let that stress, let all that go. Enjoy your life. Stay healthy. The true Jeffrey I am fashion. Just wanted to check in for a minute, give you a little bit of what's going on with me today. Got an early gym. I'm going to a brunch. I'm gonna have some turkey and or some turkey dumplings. Well, actually, some jerk turkey dumplings. We're gonna see how that goes. I might share, may not. The fair is in town, so we'll talk later in a minute.